For the city. I'm Mackey. Great to have you here with us. Here's a look at what we're expecting temperature-wise for Christmas Eve in the eastern half of our country. Of note, Montreal, 15 degrees, obliterating the record from 1957. Keep in mind, most of these highs are going to be early day highs, and then we'll see those temperatures fall as we move throughout Christmas Eve. Now, let's get you into your overnight systems. We have a low pushing into southern Ontario by Monday morning. That's going to be bringing us some rain there, snow to the north, but nothing in comparison to the winter storm that we had in Newfoundland and Labrador. 33 centimeters of snow in Cartwright, and look at this, a gust 115 kilometers an hour for St. John's. Right now, it's your locals. Coming to a close, but there is so much to look forward to this week. So no complaints. I'm Mackey. Forecast conditions overnight. It is going to be chilly in through the prairies, but keep in mind, these are actually above seasonal. Saskatoon -10. You should be closer to -20 for this time of year. So here's a look at what we're talking about on TV, but let's take it over to Dan to see what's happening online. Yeah, thanks, Dan. Now, here's what you're going to be waking up to if you live in Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba. Your wind chills are in blue. It is going to be frigid, but in through Alberta, the temperatures are actually going to be seasonal or a little bit above seasonal thanks to a passage of a warm front through the overnight. Now, the next 7 days in Winnipeg, look at Christmas. -10 feeling like -15. Your temperatures really going to drop as we move throughout the week, and a few clippers passing through the prairies, all associated with that energy off the BC coast, will bring us some overcast skies and some light flurries. Heavier snow we've been dealing with on Sunday in northern Ontario. The same low is going to bring us some rain in southern Ontario. Not too much. The winds are going to be quite gusty and likely to be the bigger story. Coming up next, we've got your long ranger, but right now, your locals in full gear. I'm Mackey. Good to have you here. Let's get you started for this week. Monday morning, above seasonal, but showers are pushing into Ontario. So here's your future radar. Keep in mind, this is predictive. The rain will start for southwestern Ontario through your pre-dawn hours. It will reach the GTA by the time we get to about 10 a.m., so it will mostly miss the rush hour because it doesn't take much to slow down the morning commute, does it? And by the time we get into Tuesday, we'll see those showers linger. Coming up next, we've got news in a minute. That after your locals right now and again on the 10s. Incredible footage as always. Thanks, Suzanne. I'm Mackey. We're going to start our weather story off talking about Christmas. Here's a look at your forecast conditions right across the country, your temps for Christmas Eve. And to find out what Christmas has in store for your community, well, tune into the Ho-Ho Snow Report airing on Tuesday morning right here on the Weather Network. And we'll tell you everything you need to know. Monday, we have a low pushing into Ontario, Quebec, the Maritimes as well. Rain in southern Ontario with some very gusty winds. Snow as we look to the northern Maritimes. This along the warm front here. Trace amounts for northern New Brunswick, the Gaspé, maybe a passing flurry or two for PEI. The snow a little bit heavier in southwestern Newfoundland. Now, as we take a look in Ontario, this is a future radar, so this is predictive. So you can see that rain will push in pre-dawn Monday for southwestern Ontario, a little bit later for the GTA, and then those showers are going to linger into Tuesday. Now, in terms of your rainfall totals, 5 to 10 millimeters widespread, but some higher rainfall totals expected east of Georgian Bay and for Lake Huron as well. Now that we're just going to go back one here. There we go. Snow to the north, 10 centimeters widespread. Most of that snow has already fallen, so good news there. And you're watching the Weather Network. Let's get you into your forecast conditions right across the country on Monday. Mild conditions in the east, well above seasonal, but we do have some rain and snow to talk about, and we will talk about that. But let's head outside to our friends in the States, in Georgia. They had some fun at an ugly Christmas sweater run. Do we have anything like that in Canada? If so, I want to get involved. Now, here's what's going to happen temperature-wise across the country. With that low moving into Ontario, we will see a surge of warmth. By midweek, that jet stream amplifies even more with another system coming into play. The potential is there to break the double digits, but because the atmosphere likes to balance itself out, where it is above seasonal somewhere, it's going to be cooler somewhere else, and that is the big story for the West. In fact, for your Christmas in the prairies, it is looking frigid, and we don't use that word lightly. To find out what Christmas has in store for you, make sure you tune into our Ho-Ho Snow forecast, and that airs right here on the Weather Network on Tuesday morning. Lake effect snow engine in full gear. I'm Michelle Mackey. Good to have you here. Let's get you started for this week. Monday morning, above seasonal, but showers are pushing into Ontario. So here's your future radar. Keep in mind this is predictive. The rain will start for southwestern Ontario through your pre-dawn hours. It will reach the GTA by the time we get to about 10 a.m. So it will mostly miss the rush hour because it doesn't take much to slow down the morning commute, does it? And by the time we get into Tuesday, we'll see those showers linger. Coming up next, we've got news in a minute. That after your locals right now and again on the 10s.